It's the Cannon Show. Oh, oh. You gonna lie?
I'm not singing that.
So we're back today to.
We told y'all we give y'all some details, so we give y'all some details.
What?
I was thinking about, you want to talk about mother? You want to talk about?
Why you got all the cover of my knee out?
Oh, let's get cozy then.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to detail all the way up to sperm donor.
Hey, you didn't say we were going into detail. You just said detail. You ain't know we were going into detail about.
Oh, we going into details about having a baby.
Oh, is a baby in there?
No. Oh, why you? That baby there, we got a problem.
All right, so let's get it popping. So step number one, recap. What step number one?
You gotta go to what's it called? When the first meet with the doctor, what's the name of it called?
No, I just thought it was
Somebody
the first meeting with the doctor. How we giving people information? We don't even know what the information we giving them is.
I can't say it.
Consultation?
Yeah.
Bang. There you go.
Yeah. I got a list, so yeah. All right, so
I got a gap, so.
Shut up. So the first meeting with the doctor, it costs us how much?
Like 300?
350.
Oh, 350.
So, bam. Everybody, first question, how much? It was $350. In this meeting, all we talked about was our relationship. He asked were we married? Check. He asked how long we've been together. Do we really want to have a kid?
Oh, yeah.
He asked us, have we ever had semen inside of us? That was a funny question. Then we did an ultrasound of vaginal. A vaginal.
Yeah, I hope you put that on repeat because you said it twice.
But I said it twice because in my head I'm like, that's wrong.
Vaginal.
In my head I'm like, that is not correct, Tia. Okay, a vaginal ultrasound. So that's where they take the little.
Why are you yelling?
Am I?
Or maybe because you're right here. Sound like you yelling.
I'm not. Whatever. That's where they take this little like.
It's like an ultrasound and they put it inside your vagina.
Yeah, they go inside there and then they swab around.
They put a condom on it for you.
Ew.
And they stick it in there.
And they put this cold lubricant and they shove it in there.
They want to make sure, you don't got no,
Yeah, so on the first visit, he just made sure that both of my ovaries were okay. He saw if I had a cyst or not. And then he just made sure that there was nothing like crazy going on inside of my reproductive system. So yeah, that was the first, literally it lasts about what you laughing about, my reproductive system? That's what it is.
Yeah, you're funny.
How?
So yeah, it lasted about like 30 minutes. We was in and out of there, nothing crazy. So, step 2. What was step 2, babe?
Step 2, we went back for testing. This
What's
shit.
What's up with you and all these sound effects?
What's wrong with ooh? Because I feel like in the movies when they be dancing. No? Okay, cool. So this step was expensive.
Which one?
All
blood
the
work?
Yeah, so we did blood work. They take about 10 tubes.
Yeah, they took a lot
I sat
of
there
blood.
for a long time and they just took
and she's scared of needles, so Lord.
And by the time I left, walking down them stairs, I was like, woo.
Funny part about it is they gave her a big little thing of sperm to squeeze onto. It's
Yeah,
like
it was
a
like
little
a
ball, a
squeeze
squeeze ball, but it was in
fun.
the shape of a sperm and it was white. It was funny. But yeah, she was squeezing sperm while they took the blood.
So what the blood work does, when it comes back, it tells him how many eggs count I usually can do. If I carry any type of gene that can be transferred to the baby.
Or what sperm that we need to get that can't allow, or we can't have certain things with it, because her body won't take it type stuff.
CMV, They always want to know if you're negative or positive, because if you're negative, you don't want to get a donor that is positive, because it can cause some issues. What else was the blood to do? It gave me my blood type, because I didn't know my blood type, and I wanted to know so we could have the baby be at least one of our blood types. So whatever my blood type is, if the donor, I would want to get her blood type, so it'd have a 50-50 chance of being on one of ours.
Didn't they also do race?
Ethnicity. Yeah, it did all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But the main part was he wanted to see how many eggs I produce, like what's my egg count, all that good stuff. So that's where he went in with the, what did I call it?
I don't know. I forgot. You crazy.
The vaginal ultrasound again. Because we went like a few days into my period, or like after my period, so that the eggs were producing. And he went inside each ovary. He went up with the thing and he counted how many eggs I had in each ovary. She was going insane.
Yeah, she had like 26. That was good.
She was over there.
Yeah.
Woo woo. I'm like,
hey, it's some
first of all, what are you woo woo for? You did nothing.
There's some ladies that don't produce that many.
I know,
and
but
it's sad. So
I did this.
I was happy. I'm very happy. I'm still happy.
So that was good. So all the blood work came back. All the blood work came back, and then he told me that I'm above average for egg production. So
I don't want this on me anymore.
Huh. Girl. Anyway, so we good on eggs. Then we did a Lord. I was so nervous. Everybody told me it was going to hurt. Well, not everybody, let me say. The blogs, because I was reading everything.
That girl had to take, they said that it hurt. She had to take some ibuprofen before the
They
test.
told me to take 800 milligrams.
Girl, she said all it did was felt like a bad cramp.
Yeah, because I took the medicine.
She was nervous, scared, shaking in the boots, y'all.
Yeah, I was so thinking about I wouldn't want to do it again though. Like it didn't hurt, but I wouldn't want to do it again. But what they do is they go in with this catheter, and then the catheter they push in like this bubble type liquid, and what it does is see if your tubes are open. So if everything flows through, it makes sure there's no blockage in your tubes. But since he's pushing it and the pressure just like, it feels like you're having, oh my gosh.
Bad period.
Bad.
She was.
And then that catheter thing, like when you push it in there, woo, I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. He said small cramp. It did hurt.
It wasn't that
It did,
bad.
but I wouldn't do it again. Like I don't want to do that again. Like I prefer not to do that again.
But it's like you do it every month regardless. You get periods.
Yeah,
so you said it felt the same.
I don't want to do that again. But anyway, so the blood test, that ran us what? $375 for one, $340 for another, $180 for another, and I think another $340. And then the HSG test was what? $450.
Yep.
You just don't even remember.
I really don't know.
Just swipe in your card, don't even know. But yeah, so that was like $450. That was a hard one to swallow. Okay, so then after that, what we do next? So we went back for the results.
Which one?
We went to the results for the blood work.
Oh, and he just say that even if you're good to proceed on, or like you have issues or problems, and you have to like take another route or have to like do something in order for you to continue on. So.
And they had the nerve to charge us for this appointment.
Oh yeah, and it's another basically 5-minute appointment that costs like $300.
I was like.
But the good thing about it, depending upon what doctor you have, like you pay these amounts that lead up to like a certain step, and once you get to that step, then everything basically that you already paid for covers the rest. Like you get what I'm saying? So like it's not. I mean, it's a lot when you think about it, but like when you start doing the rest of the stuff, that it like continuously like adds up to like more ultrasounds and all this other stuff that goes along with it, like you don't have to pay for it. So it's kind of like it balances out in the end, I believe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. So,
It's a long, tedious. It's a lot of money up front, basically. Like, you're paying a lot of money up front, and then you still pay for the procedure, but you get so many ultrasounds in that procedure that you feel like you're basically just paid for those, so it's not like you're really paying for
Fun fact, I've never shaved my legs.
What the
See
hell?
how smooth that is, people? Look at that. It's nice.
Well,
Yep.
that was so random, bro.
I know. My leg is nice and smooth, though.
Yo, you got issues.
All right, so boom.
Boom. So then we went back again, and he basically explained to us that we should do an IUI, which is where he takes the catheter and he places it into my uterus, and he will push the sperm inside of there, and he'll basically guide it to whichever one of my what's that word?
The egg or
the ovary, whichever ovary he thinks is going to produce the egg that month,
or produce more eggs.
More egg. Let's do one. He will push it to that side, and then he also talked to us about, because next time I want to use her eggs.
Oh yeah.
So he kind of talked to us about IVF, which is where they'll take her egg out of her, put it in a petri dish, they'll inject the sperm into there, and then they'll put it back inside my uterus, and hopefully that everything implants. But that's gonna
make us a beast, boy.
The baby's gonna be
NBA
huge.
All-Star Rookie of the Year, NBA Player of the Year.
Also, yeah, so you can pick the sex for IVF, and she wants a boy, of course.
My genes plus another. Woo woo. Woo woo.
Yeah, and then what's he gonna do when he be like, shut up?
Boy, you don't know me, boy. I'm still Emma from The Rock.
And the
used to have a little, now I got a lot. Yeah.
Oh, so you J-Lo.
Nah,
you're gonna
Emma
say
from
that?
The Rock.
You're gonna say that to your kid?
He don't know I'm from The Rock. I get busy. What?
What
you say, boy? Come here. Oh.
He ain't gonna know who that is, what that song is. He gonna be looking at you like you dumb.
Alright.
Anyway, so the process is gonna cost from it's gonna cost $750 basically. But you have to go back 3 to 4 times before he actually does insemination, and each time you get an ultrasound, so instead of paying the $400 for each one, it's all included in that price, and also a pregnancy test is included, which is crazy that it's still, I feel like that's a lot of money for him to just put some shit up inside of you that's free on the streets. Like, I just ain't no black market for this. Like,
it's free on the streets. Oh my.
I'm just saying, there's some people at the club just juicing it out.
Excuse my wife, Lord.
No, I gotta pay for it to get it.
All right, and then after that,
That's it.
that's it.
That's the appointments.
Don't go out on them streets and get that juiced
Don't
up
do that.
stuff. Or in the club getting juiced up. Don't do that. No, don't say you got it from my video neither. I hope none of y'all getting juiced up.
Yeah, so all those tests took about 3 months total. Everything to get done, all the results to come back.
But I feel like once you find out that you're pregnant, like all that is out the window, man, and it's all worth it.
It's a tedious process, but I feel like at the end when you get a baby, it's
Right.
like,
Yeah, I really do.
that's why I feel like, not trying to be like whatever, but I feel like the LGBT community, we appreciate our baby so much more, because like,
The process going
not saying,
through
because
it.
there's women that's like fertility.
Yeah,
I include them in that too.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
just saying, I'm
yeah.
talking about anybody who has trouble getting pregnant, not naturally, like,
This
it
is-
just, that baby is, you just mean so much, because
So,
it's like, you
yeah.
go through so much, like,
Yeah.
you can't even order sperm to your home to do a home insemination without a
Like
doctor,
on your own, yeah.
a doctor
you need
clinic release. You know how
Yeah.
hard that is to get? I wanted one so bad, and I cannot get one. Like, they are like forcing me to go pay all this money at these doctors that I could just ovulate and do myself at home.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to go the route of finding someone on the street and paying. I don't want to do that. So it's just like, they make it so difficult that I feel like in the end it's just going to be like,
Right.
like
yeah.
I'm scared for labor and stuff when we finally do get pregnant, but it's like, I'm just like, yo.
Baby is just gonna be like, it's once you find out that you're pregnant, it's just gonna be like amazing. I really don't know the words because I won't know until I finally find out that she is pregnant, but I can only imagine.
Like today, she got so excited when kids ring our doorbell.
Yeah, we live in like an apartment little complex. Like it's like 5 apartments, and we live at the top floor
in Poland. Like,
and they live like 2 stories. They live on the first floor, and they came all the way up here to ring our doorbell. I heard little knocks. I was watching basketball. I'm like, is somebody knocking? Then you hear little knocks again. I'm like, yo. And then they run the doorbell. Then I don't know what they said, but they must have said it in Poland. But they like trick or treat. They had their little costumes on and their little bags. So I had to run and get some candy.
My candy.
Yeah, I don't care. I just gave them whatever we had in their drawer. But they were super cute. But like, just the simple fact of just finally having that little mini me. Like, you know, can't wait. I'm excited. You excited? Good. That smile, tell it all.
Like, you just so happy, like.
So on that note, guys, thanks for tuning in with the Cannons.
That's click clap.
The Cannons.
How you do that dance?
The Cannons, the Cannons. All right, y'all. Hey, you know what to do. Click that button. Ow.
You the one made for me.